So let's talk about tagging photos. We've already seen Facebook tagging in the form of the ability to attach your friends' names to notes or in your status updates so that they know that what you've posted relates to them in some way. Tagging photos is similar, but what it allows you to do is to actually draw a box around your friends who appear in your photos to point out who they are, and that picture will then be associated with their profile. As you saw previously in this chapter, when you go to the Photos section of your profile, you see not only the photos that you've uploaded, but also photos in which you've been tagged under the Photos and Videos of You section. So let's see how we do this. I have a photo on my desktop that I want to upload to Facebook. So I'll choose Upload Photos, select Photos, and I have this photo called Group Pic here. Open that up. I'm going to name this album just Random Pics. Name of the album isn't really important in this case, I just need to create an album for the photo. I'll just click Create Album. Now notice, now that the photo has been uploaded, I'm being asked who is in this photo. Facebook will automatically recognize faces in your photos as long as the person is mostly facing the camera and their face is not obscured. So if this person is one of your Facebook friends, you can just start typing his or her name. And when the right name appears, you can select it by pressing Enter on your keyboard. And then I'll click Save Tags. So here's the photo. Let's take a bigger look at it here. Now obviously Facebook did not find everyone in this picture. So now that I'm viewing it again, you can see that below this photo, it says who's in it. So it says in this photo, Cecilia Largo. I roll over her name, and you can see that she's highlighted right there. I'm going to click Tag this photo to add another tag. Notice I get the instructions, click on people's faces to tag them. And when I move my cursor into the photo, it turns into this crosshair. So you want to use this to click in the center of the face of the person you want to tag. Like so. And that draws a box around his head. Now you can't resize this box, so don't worry if it overlaps someone else's face. You can have overlapping tag boxes in photos. The important thing is that each box is centered around the person you intend. So again, I get a field here in which I can type the person's name. Facebook will even list recently used tags, so if I'm tagging several photos of the same people, I don't have to keep typing their names. I could just select them from the list. But I haven't tagged this person yet, so I'm going to start typing his name. And there he is. And I'll select his name. I'm going to click Done Tagging. And now Darren has been added to the list of people in this photo. Again, rolling over their names puts a box around that person. And that makes it so you can easily pick them out in each photo. Notice that even though their boxes overlap each other, because they're centered on the proper person, you can still understand who's who. And rolling over their faces in the photo itself brings up their names. This can be really convenient for large group shots. And you don't have to tag everyone in the photo either. If you don't know who the other people are, or they're not your Facebook friends, you can just leave them untagged. Now if I happen to become friends with one or both of them later, I can always return to this photo and add their tags. Now if you mistakenly tag someone, it's easy to undo. Let's say I click Tag this photo, and I tag this guy on the couch, and I say this is Stuart. And that's clearly not him. So once I click Done Tagging, you can see one of the options here is Remove Tag. So I'll just click that, and it's gone. Now let's go over to Cecilia's profile page. I'm going to click her name. And here on her wall, you can see the photo I just uploaded now appears here because I tagged her in it. You can see Cecilia Largo was tagged in Garrick Chow's album. Now, anyone who's been tagged in a photo can remove that tag if they choose to. Maybe someone has tagged you in an unflattering photo and you'd rather the rest of your Facebook friends didn't have such easy access to it. For example, I'll go back to my profile page, to my photos, and here's a photo I was tagged in, and yeah, I don't really like it. So notice that I have the ability to remove my tag. This isn't my photo, I didn't upload it, but because I was tagged in it, I have the ability to remove my own tag if I don't want it here. So I just click Remove Tag, and it's gone. And this photo will no longer show up on my Photos page. So if I close this, you can see that photo is now gone. Now it's still sitting there in Jade's profile where she uploaded it, so her friends will be able to see it, but it's not going to be accessible from my page. If I really want the photo completely removed from her profile, I'd have to contact her directly. And that's how you work with tags in Facebook Photos.